Welcome to the world's greatest daily movie quiz. It's time for October's mid-month mega quiz. Question 1. Michael Myers is the masked killer in which horror franchise that began with a John Carpenter movie in 1978? The answer is Halloween. Question 2. Which killer known for his appearances in the Friday the 13th franchise wears a hockey mask and usually wields a machete? The answer is Jason Voorhees. Question 3. Freddy Krueger, the killer in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, wears a sweater with stripes of which two colors? The answer is red and green. How are you doing so far? Hit like if you've got 3 out of 3. Question 4. Which 1984 supernatural comedy horror movie directed by Ivan Reitman had a theme tune performed by Ray Parker Jr.? The answer is Ghostbusters. Question 5. Alfred Hitchcock directed which 1960 horror movie about the murderous proprietor of the Bates Motel? The answer is Psycho. Question 6. What is the name of Neve Campbell's character in the 1996 slasher movie Scream and its various sequels? The answer is Sidney Prescott. Question 7. Brian De Palma's 1976 supernatural horror movie Carrie is based on a 1974 novel by which author? The answer is Stephen King. How are you doing after 7 questions? Hit subscribe if you're enjoying the quiz. Question 8. Frank Langella played which iconic vampire in a 1979 Gothic horror movie directed by John Badham? The answer is Dracula. Question 9. Jeff Daniels and John Goodman starred in which 1990 comedy horror about a deadly spider infestation? The answer is Arachnophobia. Question 10. 1968 horror movie Night of the Living Dead was directed by which man known as the father of the zombie film? The answer is George A. Romero. Question 11. Which 1999 found-footage horror movie followed 3 student filmmakers into the Appalachian Mountains near Burkittsville, Maryland? The answer is The Blair Witch Project. Question 12. FBI trainee Clarice Starling hunts a serial killer known as Buffalo Bill, in which 1991 psychological horror movie? The answer is The Silence of the Lambs. Question 13. Joe Dante directed which 1984 comedy horror movie about a young man receiving a mogwai creature as a Christmas gift? The answer is Gremlins. How are you doing now? Are you heading for a good score? Question 14. Who directed the 1978 sci-fi horror movie Alien, starring Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley? The answer is Ridley Scott. Question 15. Who directed the iconic 1973 supernatural horror movie The Exorcist? The answer is William Friedkin. Question 16. What breed of dog is the eponymous Cujo in the 1983 adaptation of Stephen King's 1981 horror novel? The answer is Saint Bernard. Question 17. Which 1982 movie is the only one in the Halloween franchise not to feature Michael Myers as its antagonist? The answer is Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. How are you doing after 17 questions? Please hit subscribe if you haven't already. Question 18. Paris Hilton and Alicia Cuthbert starred in a 2005 remake of which 1953 horror movie of the same name? The answer is House of Wax. Question 19. Patrick Swayze played banker Sam Wheat in which 1990 supernatural romance movie? The answer is Ghost. Question 20. Complete the title of this 1935 Gothic sci-fi horror movie sequel. Bride of who? The answer is Frankenstein. Question 21. Which director's horror movie credits include 1974's The Texas Chainsaw Massacre and 1982's Poltergeist? The answer is Tobe Hooper. Question 22. Who plays beauty queen Helen Shivers in the 1997 slasher horror movie I Know What You Did Last Summer? The answer is Sarah Michelle Gellar. Question 23. Complete the title of this 1988 sci-fi comedy horror movie directed by Stephen Chiodo, Killer Clowns from Where? The answer is Outer Space. Are you happy with your score so far? Hit like if you are. Question 24. Derry, Maine is the fictional setting for which 2017 supernatural horror movie based on a 1986 Stephen King novel? The answer is It. Question 25. Jared Nomak, played by Luke Goss, is the powerful vampire villain in which 2002 superhero movie? The answer is Blade 2. Question 26. What is the name of Dana Barrett's infant son who gets kidnapped by Vigo in 1989's comedy horror movie Ghostbusters 2? The answer is Oscar. Question 27. Alison Lohman plays bank worker Christine Brown in which 2009 supernatural horror movie directed by Sam Raimi? The answer is, Drag Me to Hell. 27 questions deep. Keep going. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Question 28. What is the name of the 2024 sequel to the 1988 dark fantasy comedy horror movie Beetlejuice? The answer is, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. Question 29. Which 2019 horror movie directed by Jordan Peele follows a family attacked by their doppelgangers? The answer is, Us. Question 30. Who played Damien Thorne in the 1981 supernatural horror sequel Omen 3, The Final Conflict? The answer is, Sam Neill. Question 31. Which 2019 supernatural horror movie directed by Andre Vriedel is based on the book series of the same name by Alvin Schwartz? The answer is, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Question 32. Which 2003 supernatural horror movie directed by Jonathan Liebesman features a vengeful spirit called the Tooth Fairy? The answer is, Darkness Falls. Question 33. Who plays the fallen archangel Lucifer in the 2005 supernatural superhero movie Constantine? The answer is, Peter Stormare. Is your score still respectable at this point? Well done to you if it is. Now keep going. Question 34. Brenda Bates, played by Rebecca Gayheart, is the killer in which 1998 slasher horror movie? The answer is, Urban Legend. Question 35. Chris Hemsworth played Kurt Vaughn in which 2011 sci-fi comedy horror directed by Drew Goddard? The answer is, The Cabin in the Woods. Question 36. Who played television producer Harvey in the 2024 body horror movie The Substance? The answer is, Dennis Quaid. Question 37. Jennifer Aniston made her first credited movie appearance in which 1993 horror comedy? The answer is, Leprechaun. 37 questions down. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Question 38. Whose feature directorial debut was the 2004 remake of the 1978 zombie movie Dawn of the Dead? The answer is, Zack Snyder. Question 39. What is the name of the Amity Island mayor played by Murray Hamilton in 1975's thriller Jaws? The answer is, Larry Vaughn. Question 40. Gunther Twibund is the killer monster in which 1981 slasher movie directed by Tobe Hooper? The answer is The Funhouse. Question 41. Which musical composer's horror movie credits include 2010's Insidious, 2012's The Conjuring, and 2021's Malignant? The answer is Joseph Bishara. Question 42. What is the name of the young boy played by Alex Vincent who's gifted a Chucky doll in the 1998 supernatural horror movie Child's Play? The answer is Andy Barclay. Question 43. Complete the title of this 1943 horror movie starring Lon Chaney Jr. and Bela Lugosi, Frankenstein Meets Who? The answer is The Wolf Man. Not long to go. You're on the home straight now. Dig deep for those last few answers. Question 44. Which 1959 horror movie starring Vincent Price was remade by director William Malone in 1999? The answer is House on Haunted Hill. Question 45. Who directed Willow Creek, the 2013 found footage horror movie about the legend of Bigfoot? The answer is Bobcat Goldthwait. Question 46. Which American actor played Bill Nordheim in the 2023 Norwegian Christmas comedy horror movie There's Something in the Barn? The answer is Martin Starr. Question 47. Who played the monstrous creeper in the first 3 Jeepers Creepers movies, starting in 2001? The answer is Jonathan Breck. 3 questions to go. Please subscribe before you leave, especially if you've enjoyed the monthly mega quiz. Question 48. Which 2008 British zombie movie directed by Mark Price reportedly cost just £45 to make? The answer is Colin. Question 49. Who directed the 2015 Christmas comedy horror movie Krampus, starring Adam Scott and Toni Collette? The answer is Michael Dougherty. Question 50. What is the last name of the titular Shaun played by Simon Pegg in the 2004 comedy horror movie Shaun of the Dead? The answer is Riley. What was your final score? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel before you leave. Thanks for playing. Come back tomorrow for the next installment of the world's greatest daily movie quiz.